understand this stage. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's really well cleared. Savinho picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Savinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gabriel gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, pressing's all very well, as we know, but sometimes you need someone to get in there and win the ball for you, and that's what this guy excels at. He's been brought in for his tackling prowess and his defensive nous in general, and I would think he'll be making life pretty hard for opposition strikers.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's Martinelli! And he nearly went all the way.
Martinelli certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still goalless at the moment. This is a promising build-up. Danilo. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. For Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Paqueta. And it's made its way to him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Savinho. That is lovely. That's destined for the flank. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Danilo chooses to go cross-field. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Gabriel. And it's Marquinhos. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Martinelli. And it's Paqueta. Martinelli has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Martinelli. Nice physical challenge. He's on it, can he get away? Played out wide. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And the keeper beats it away.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
It's a good-looking delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have... He's having a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Savinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Paquetá. And it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, good take in a good area. Now he's off and running. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar for Martinelli. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Martinelli. Lovely bit of skill. Space for him to turn and look. Out of play for a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Savinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's João Pedro. It's a really well-measured ball. Driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Turns back here, probably the best option.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Neymar. Savinho. Savinho carries the ball down the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substituição.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Martinelli. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. Oh, great leap! Gabriel. Brazil are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. And Marquinhos. Gabriel to Marquinhos. And it's Paquetá. The muscular approach does pay off here. That is ended up in no man's land. Martinelli. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Martinelli. And it's been hooked away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So off we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had it nicked away. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Danilo. And Savinho. Savinho, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Brazil are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. And here's Martinelli. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Marquinhos. Danilo plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Marquinhos gets it away. And that has left him in a heap. Martinelli. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Savinho. And it's Paquetá. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has been slung wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Savinho. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Paqueta. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's just beyond his reach. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Done delicately. Gabriel with the clearance. Cleared away. And it's hoisted clear. Gives it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Marquinhos. Martinelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball has bounced loose now. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. And it's Paqueta. Over to the right flank. Savinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lucas Paqueta. Played to Danilo. And Savinho. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back underway then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. And he can clear it away. Martinelli. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. And here's Martinelli. Neymar. Crosses it in here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Tries to get it clear. And here's Paqueta. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Guimaraes. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. And it's Danilo. Savinho. Savinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's heaved it away. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it out wide. Great vision. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Martinelli. Now it's João Pedro. Spread to the right. Now it's Savinho. Chance, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gets a good foot in there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Danilo. And Savinho. Gabriel. And it's Guimaraes. And it's Paquetá. Now it's João Pedro. And they've got a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lucas Paquetá. Now it's João Pedro. That's headed upfield. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Now it's João Pedro. No, he refuses to take the bait.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lucas Paquetá. Bruno Guimaraes. They'll have one final crack at it. The final seconds now. So we're up and running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Lucas Paquetá, so no flag here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been knocked clear. Brazil with another corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Neymar. Neymar has it out wide and in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Martinelli. João Pedro touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Out towards the flank. And that's played in low. That's going to go a long way. Aims beyond the defence. Danilo has it in a wide position. Now he's off and running. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Neymar. Martinelli. First quarter of an hour gone. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Decent chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's put paid to the danger. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Hangs one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forwards and with intent. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes opts for safety. Savinho chasing after it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Turns back here, probably the best option. Martinelli. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Savinho. Savinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Hangs in across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Foot in. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both...
a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Spread it left. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's looking wide. That's the throw. Haiti ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. João Pedro. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Savinho. And he's forced to go back. And that's going up front in a hurry. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. João Pedro. Martinelli. That's gone for a throw-in. Opts for safety. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Neymar. Spread out to the left. And it's Paquetá. Shifted it to the flank. Pinches it off him. Good ball, good take. Has to go back here. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's very neat. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's played it in low. Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Martinelli. And it's Guimaraes. Martinelli. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! There's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Spreads it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bruno Guimaraes. And Neymar succumbs to the pressure. Brazil leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Lucas Paqueta. Neymar. He's got away. Neymar. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Distributed tidily. Now it's Savinho, and he's managed to get free. Martinelli. And the finish! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lucas Paqueta turns back here, probably the best option. Very much into the last knockings.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Tries to play it through. Savinho is wide and looking to get onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Deep into stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today? There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. João Pedro! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting to live up to expectations. And he's not quite the number 10, the Milanese, I think once expected, but he's turned himself into a very creative number 8.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's made it shoots! He's got away with one there. Bruno Guimaraes, Lucas Paqueta, and Savinho. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's a lovely, neat pass. Opts to play it back. Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Savinho going after that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Pedro. Martinelli. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here's Lucas Paqueta, played out towards the right wing. And he's being shifted off it. Moved on forwards. This looks promising. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. Marquinhos. To Martinelli. And it's Paquetá. Martinelli. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That has ended up in no man's land. Savinho. Hops for safety. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Danilo. Savinho. Lucas Paqueta sends it crossfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get him away? Hangs one in. Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 44 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Gabriel.
Foram indicados 2
Sabinho.
minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Brazil coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for...
Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Gabriel getting this one clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. That's a super give and go. He's got away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Haiti clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Guimaraes needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Brazil still this single goal behind. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Danilo finding himself in space.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Paquetá. No, it's come to nothing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. He is through here. Oh, some astute defending there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the return pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, can he get onto this? And that should get the job done. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Has a look up and delivers. Haiti choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Here's Lucas Paqueta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brazil are running out of time to save themselves. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo.
Teremos
Savinho.
minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Paquetá. Now Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's not got that quite right.